What's up, guys? Yarsho Cycles, and today we're going to be reviewing a Gates carbon drive bicycle. Now, this is the first carbon belt drive driven bicycle that I've ridden, and limited experience, but let me tell you what I think about it. So, this is the bike in question, and it is a Trek District with steel frame, nice rack, and mud flaps. It's set up to be a really nice commuter, and the biggest difference between this and the traditional one is going to be right here. Instead of having a regular sprocket, it has this plastic with this little grooves here. It's got this belt. It does have a belt tensioner, which I think they could have eliminated if they just did horizontal drops instead of vertical drops, but I'm not really sure why they went that route. The rear sprocket has the same grooves, and it looks like it's set up to fit a coaster style indentation. If you work with coaster brakes, you know what I mean. Has 3 pins and you can just slide it on. I do like that this belt guard, instead of a chain guard, is aluminum. And the big thing is, what's the big difference between this and the regular bike? So first of all, this is a 3-speed Nexus rear hub, so all the gearing has to be done internally because there's no derailleur. The reason for that is just more user friendly. You don't have to worry about people banging up your derailleur, you banging up your derailleur getting out of sync or anything like that. So it's just more user friendly than a regular geared bike with a derailleur and cogs and the chain. This is supposed to last 3 to 4 times longer than your traditional chain and drive setup. It's also about 3 to 4 times more expensive than your traditional setup. So price rise in the long range, this still might be a little bit more expensive because it's newer technology, so there's not as many people doing it. So then why do it? Why spend the extra money in the long run? And the main reason is going to be mental comfort. And what that means is, once you do it once, you're good. Like, you don't have to worry about the setup for years. And depending on how much and how you ride, that could be, 3 to 5 years. Who knows? They're fairly new. The longevity is still being questioned on these, and not if they're good, but just how long do they really last. This bike is meant to be more of commuter or city goer. If you have major hills in your area, probably not going to be for you unless you're in really great shape and have really great legs. Sounding kind of weird, but you guys know what I meant. For me, I just did a couple I think I did like 10 miles on flat surfaces around my house, which was fine. It was nice. Sometimes I wish I had more gears, but it was suited. The Nexus is not working because it's missing a pin, so I have to fix that, which gets me right to the reason why it's here. It's actually a friend's bike that I'm doing some service on. He went out of town, he came back, and it was missing seat posts, seat and pedals. So I'm fixing that. Might have to order the pin online, but back to the bike. If you're doing small commutes, the bike is fine. The bike will do do what it's supposed to do, and it will last longer than a traditional belt drive, like I said. But for my friend, he's not bike savvy. He's not a bike person. He just wants to save on gas and not worry about gas prices. So for his 3 to 4 mile commute from work, this bike is perfect. I did recommend him to get some lights because of daylight savings time. It gets darker earlier, so he is in the market for that now. At the end of the day, as long as you're riding and not judging other people, I think you're doing fine. I did tell him if he wants to do longer rides or include more hills in his ride, this bike might not be enough to do that. That's just my opinion. All you belt drive people, calm down and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that this is a good alternative for people who don't want to deal with constantly worrying about shifting,
chain wear and stuff like that. Airshow Cycles out.